Yeah, we are discussing about the global and local variables. Here, what we're going to see is the example why and what is the importance of global and local variables. If you see this example, if you see this example here we have this is the normal approach what we used to do. Here we have given course one and language one, course two, language two, course three, language three. I have three functions: function one, learn course one, learn course two, learn course three. Everywhere we have a common parameters here that is called the language. Language is Python. Here also language Python. Here also language Python. This is not a good approach to pass that particular common value to every function. Instead of that, what we can do is the first approach is we can give inside the function definition itself. We can give what is called the default parameter. I'm just going to give define learn course one. Here itself I can give lang equal to Python. This is how we can give one way. And the second way is I don't want to give inside this function definition or function heading. Instead of that, move this iter out of this function body, function definition or function heading, and give it outside. I can declare here lang equal to Python. I can give like this. In this case, this language variable will be available to each and every. It is available to learn course 1, learn course 2, learn course 3. It is available to all these function definitions, so that we can reduce the number of occurrence of that particular variable and it is accessible to every function. This is what we're going to see. Let's clear the screen. Let's go ahead and see the practical. And if you see this one, let's execute this one. See, to learn data science, we need a programming language called Python. That also for machine learning artificial intelligence, we need Python. Now, what we are going to see is next, we are going to execute this with default parameter. In default parameter, what we can see is instead of giving this here, we can give here, I can give it here. See, can execute like this. This is also going to give the exact similar output, but this is also not a good approach to declare inside every function heading like this. This is not a good approach. What we're going to see next is the good approach is I'm going to declare this one outside. I don't want to declare this one inside the function heading. Paste it outside all the function definition. Now it is going to be available to every function. If you declare like this one, it will be applicable only to this function. If it is declared like this, okay, I'm not going to give this one. In this case, it is first thing, it is going to throw exception. See, the lang is not defined here. See, even though if I declare somewhere here, it is not going to be available here. In that case, we got to declare here also. Then it will work. Instead of this one, I don't want to declare this here. Just remove it from all the function headings. Remove it from there also. Cut it from there and declare outside the function definitions. The function so that it is applicable to every functions. That's the beauty of the global variable. This is what about the global variable. Whereas we have one variable, course 1, that is a data science, course 2, ML, and course 3, AI. This is specific to this particular function. This is specific to this particular function. This course 1 is not accessible inside this one course. Suppose if you execute this one, accessible this one. Instead of this one, I'm just going to add this one, course 1. Course 1. Now it is going to throw exception because course 1 is not defined, because I have defined this course 1 in first function. I'm trying to access in second function. Why it is not available? Because this is a local variable to this particular function. In that particular function only it will be available. So it is going to throw exception only. This one will be accessible. Each and every function we are having local variable. Only on those variables are available to that particular function. So only on those functions, those variables will be accessible. This is what this local and global variable is all about. Hope you enjoyed this video. In the next one, what you're going to see is global keyword. Suppose if you want to change this value of a global variable, then how can we do that? That is what we are going to see. Hope you enjoyed this video. See you in the next one. Bye. Have a good day.